Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
It's a searching pass. Now it's Mbappe. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Spread it left. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's got his cross in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Henderson. Over to the other side. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Cross to the back post. O'Reilly tries to clear. Played back in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Milan with the corner, there first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Colombia are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Takes the shot! Wonderful from Saviola! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Milan have the lead. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the...
Big chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Real chance! Goal! Colombia! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager
Goes for the shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, super ball. And he's straight offside. Now it's Saviola. Serginho. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. And that's a good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Serginho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
O'Reilly clears it away. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Barella. And here's Saviola. Jordi Alba.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Look at the space. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Serginho. Messi looking to add to his goal. He's picked his way through. pass somewhat off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Hazard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Serginho receives it in a wide position. Now it's Simons. It's loose and chance for a shot! They've scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Barella at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great.
And there is the half-time whistle. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Milan kick off the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Serginho in acres of space out wide. No way through. And he's let fly! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Quality ball. Jordan Henderson. And it's McKennie. Oh, well played. Fratesi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, just skips past his man. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Alexander-Arnold. McKennie. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Guardiola. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Saviola. Now it's Messi. Serginho. Saviola. Ah, he's given a chance! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Barella. Just eases him off the ball. Barella unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Messi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
McKennie. And he's gone looking for safety. Crosses it. Saviola! Camavinga. Hazard engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's no flag, and the cross comes in.
A think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology. Oh, they could be caught out here. Plenty to... And the shot! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Messi. Shot a goal! He has done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Colombia get themselves... That could spell trouble. And it's Barella. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in deep. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Barella. And here's Kane. That's very neat. He's gone for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vardiol. Now O'Reilly. That's that, the end. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that... Milan have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Neymar gets into a good position. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Trossard. Trossard has it out wide and in space. It's their second corner of the game. Well read, and the danger is averted. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's looking wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's been shifted off it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Barella.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's gone for goal! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Ah, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Ekitike. And he's got the beating of his man. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Jordan Henderson. That is ended up in no man's land. He's gone away. There's the shot! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Chance here to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Decent chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Could be dangerous. And another try! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Saviola! Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi. Messi goes on a run down the left wing. He's picked his way through. Henderson gets across to intercept that. Time and again they are repelled.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, there's the clearance. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Here we go again then.
Milan really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
McKennie. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well played. Not the most convincing of passes. Flashes, gets his head on it! And he's there to belt it away. Serginho. And it's Simons. And it's Serginho. Messi gets into some space. Cleared without complication. Xavi Simons to Henderson, and it's Simons. Oh, he's been caught napping! Guardiola.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Messi. And the through ball, and it's made its way to him.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the shapes to shoot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
60 minutes played. Jordan Henderson, Mbappe. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Looking to play him in. Ooh. Chance for a shot! Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Messi. Barella. Xavi Simons going face to face with his great rival. And it's Simons. Now it's Messi. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Messi. Barella. Now it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Well, that has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great vision. McKennie. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in deep. And that's the keeper's ball. Koundé. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Barella has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Good read, needed to be. And they've got rid. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make... Big chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Trossard with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And here's Trossard. He could be... Can he finish? Goal! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So now the difference is 3. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Milan really could have done without this.
Substitution on the field.
Casillas will have to save it here, or there's real trouble.
On the field is number 29.
And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And this is Neymar, and it's played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's cut it out. There's the crossfield ball. Foden. Jordi Alba. A heavy challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's picked it up out wide. Cherki. Dink through. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Milan with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Corner number 2 then. And that will be it. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come.